correctly. Alright, so let's test the stream, see how it is, if I'm hearing myself. Alright, I'm hearing audio, cool. But alright, so let's just begin. Alright, so first off, let's get into the design and the concept. So we have a 10-headed Hydra monster right here that is based off of the threats in the cybersecurity space. And the purpose of this design is to pretty much show the different types of attacks, but then also the fact that some of these attacks are getting cut off and regrowing and all that. This is just a work in progress. I'm still working on, kind of, one of the main things I'm working on is the composition of everything. I've had a few different layouts of the Hydra, and I'm trying to basically just balance everything correctly. Because basically if I go over here, essentially the final design is going to look something along the lines of, and I'm just doing a basic demonstration. So when I export the final design, essentially the web banner is going to be vertical web banner. The web banner is going to be vertical, so it's going to span the entire rectangle, but then the actual logo itself is going to be more in like a 4x4 format. So that's kind of been, I would say, a part of not the issues, but just the challenges of getting everything to line up the way I want to. So I'm trying to incorporate the text. I haven't even put the city in the background yet because that's a part of the composition problem. I have a vector of the city that I'm working on. Let's find it. Yeah, I have a vector of the city that I'm working on, but I guess I'll just import the actual picture. Where's the picture? Bam. Also trying to figure out the scale of everything, because obviously if it's like that, the heroes are going to be a lot smaller, and I don't want the heroes to be smaller. And I do want the heroes to have a little bit more cybersecurity elements to them, so I'm going to be adding I'm trying to think how I can edit this real quick, send it to them so they can just see what's going on. soon. Alright, let's just do a quick demo of what we got so far. So basically, what I'm trying to accomplish is having a 10-headed Hydra destroying the city. Basically, the next thing I'm going to be working on is vectorizing some like torn cities, or excuse me, some torn buildings. Um, See, I'm rushing it, man. I don't want to rush it, and then it just not. It doesn't translate the way I want to, and I'm just gonna knock it out after the game, bro. I'm just gonna knock it out after the game because I would really like. Because like right now, the next thing I'm gonna be focusing on is like this hand right here. I want this hand to be like having a whole building in its hand. Some of these heads are going to be cut off by some of the heroes. I got to give all these heroes like different powers and different abilities and stuff. I've been kind of writing out different profiles for the cybersecurity heroes and what they're going to be doing. I don't have a color scheme going on yet for the heroes. I kind of just threw some stuff together. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do still, but we're getting there. I'm trying to figure out the actual text layout of everything as well. These obviously is not going to be the color scheme, but it's going to be more purple and probably gold, black for the Hydra, and then for the heroes, I have to figure out a color scheme for them. I have to figure out how we're going to vectorize the cityscape. Because if I go over here, I've been trying different styles. That's pretty much what it is. And essentially, I'm trying to see how I can blend everything because, like I said, for the website and social media and all that, I would really like to incorporate like a full view. I'm gonna do a quick sketch real quick before I go, and I'll just okay. So a quick sketch of what I mean by the composition. Alright, I'm about to reset and then just finish up the stream with an explanation of where I'm at. I'll send that and I'll just finish working on it this weekend. So let's reset, explain, let's do a quick sketch and then explain. Okay, alright, so let's do a quick, I want to do a quick breakdown of this design real quick. I would say it's almost done. I have a good idea of where and what I need to get done next. So we have some working art we can focus on. So basically, let me zoom out and get this screen set up. Alright, so basically, the idea is, let me move some of this out the way because this is not even close to being done. That part is, anyway. So basically we have our 10-headed Hydra. I'm working on different parts of the head, like this part over here isn't finished yet. Some of the other parts I'm trying to have unique areas, like this hand right here that's kind of sprouting out. I want it to be like grabbing a building and just breaking it. You know, it's going to be, the idea is that this Hydra is in Jacksonville. It symbolizes cybersecurity with, we got the skull and bones on top. I'm gonna try to like do like a digital texture in there as well for his snake skin. I haven't gotten done with a lot of the details, so this is some of this is my first color passes on the Hydra. Same thing with the heroes. I want to start adding, like with this dude over here, I added like a drone. I just threw it in there real quick, but the idea is that each hero is obviously going to have cybersecurity elements. So this guy might be holding a laptop, she might be, doing something else, based in that they would do in the field. Yeah, and like I said, all the Hydras, I'm gonna try to have something different with each one, in kind of a little unique way as I finish up the design. So going over here to the composition, the thing that's kind of slowed things down a little bit with the design is that with a normal logo, you can kind of just get done with the logo by choosing a basic composition. So something, circular, rectangular, triangular, even more advanced, whatever. A basic logo, you have that, but with this event design logo, it's something much more unique and robust, and that obviously had to be taken in consideration with the entire design. So one of the things that I'm trying to accomplish is putting together some like really dynamic typography and design, but then packing it together in a way where it just translates to the t-shirts, the stickers, and everything. So that text is going to be kind of this text right here. So I'm trying to figure out, like, all right, are we putting, where are we putting everything? That's kind of the main thing, and I guess what I could get some help with, because it is a preference as well as everything else. Are we going to have, so like, just doing a basic sketch real quick, I want to go over kind of like a basic composition. Let's just say our Hydra originates right there. We got heads coming out, and then the yellow are our heroes around the Hydra. The idea is that the full spectrum of the city is being taken advantage of, or the cityscape is being taken advantage of with the full view. But then when you, when you zoom in and you take away, this outside area, you're left with, this main core part of the design and the logo. So I'm trying to figure out the best way we can pack all that information in here without kind of losing the scope of the design. So I think that's gonna be kind of the sweet spot, and then we're still gonna have a lot of stuff, going on in the wide shot. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at right now. Even this right here is not finished. I'm right now I'm in Adobe Animate, so I'm just doing straight vector art right here. But once we have some solid vectors and I'm able to export them to like Photoshop and After Effects, that's when we'll be getting a little bit more detailed, finished production ready stuff. I'm probably gonna be getting some like glowing eyes going on in there. I'm not kind of finished on the skull and bones. I might kind of incorporate that theme a little bit more, because I do want the cybersecurity elements to like really stand out. So if anybody has any ideas on what I could do as far as just putting together any additional elements for the heroes. So I just have pretty generic sketches of the heroes right now as they're fighting the the baddie. I might add a couple more. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Somebody's missing. Yeah, somebody's missing in there. But yeah, there's a dude missing. Where's my dude at? Nah, I like my dude. I gotta go back. Timeout. Hold up. Besides, library. The cool thing about Adobe Animate is that as you're working, if you're simply just kind of making symbols as you go, um, you can kind of save your work in a way that's a lot more robust than other programs, and this is obviously Adobe Flash, but you know, you get the point. Anyways, so I'm going through my heroes and stuff right here. What I can do is I might add like another hero over here once I get done with the actual design. I might play with the idea of just adding a bunch of additional heroes and then obviously changing colors and all that. This is one of the dudes I was talking about. He's really cool. I want to have profiles for each of the heroes and kind of have some fun with them and use social media to like announce like, all right, this specific day of the event, or you know, we have 45 days before the event. This particular hero, his name is Firewall, and and he's fighting this particular Hydra, and this particular Hydra is all about network security or something. You know what I mean? And then on Tuesday we have this dude, and his name is Network Avenger or something. You know what I mean? So that's just the idea concept. I am 100% focused on this right now, as far as just kind of figuring out how to get everything done and finished and ready to start promoting online for the event. Like I said before, a part of the slow pace of this has been the composition, but I feel like I'm in a good space now to kind of just edit things as we go, and we'll just just make it work. So cool. Save that as 8.